That evening, the office was finally empty. Taeyong and Shankar stepped out together, locking the glass door behind them. Taeyong was laughing, head slightly thrown back, eyes shining. You should have seen your face when she said long-term collaboration. Taeyong said between laughs. Shankar groaned, rubbing the back of his neck. Don't remind me. I almost lost my cool CEO image right there. Thong laughed harder. What cool? You literally blinked 3 times like you forgot how to breathe. Shankar coughed embarrassed. I did not. Yes, you did. I was just processing. Processing? Thong teased. You looked like your system crashed. Shankar shook his head, trying not to smile. You talk too much now. And you talk less now? Thong shot back instantly. A buzz. Then both of them laughed again, loud, carefree, like everything had finally eased. And then, Tong, the laughter stopped. Tong froze. That voice, he knew it. Slowly, he turned in, and there, on the nearby bench, Surgeon stood up, looking broken. Jungkook's expression shifted instantly, his body shifting. But he didn't say anything. Surgeon walked closer, step by step, until he stood in front of Tong. Do you have some time? He asked softly. To hear me out? Tong didn't answer, didn't move. To Surgeon continued, I have been trying to meet you for so long. He said, he swallowed. I missed you. Uppers. I missed our friendship. The word hit wrong. Tong pulled himself out of his shock and looked at him directly. Why did you miss it? He asked, his tone calm but sharp underneath. Surgeon blinked. Because we were good friends, he said, and suddenly you just stopped talking to me. What do you think I felt that? I couldn't take it. I don't need it anymore. Thong's voice cut him off. Surgeon flinched slightly. Is it because I lied to you? Thong shook his head slightly. It's not just because you lied. He said, step forward. It's because you kept me in the dark. His voice trembled slightly. You let me think there was something more between us. Us. His eyes flared slightly. Do you know how it felt that day? Surgeon lowered his gaze. I'm sorry, Te. Can you imagine yourself in my place? Thong continued, voice rising, standing there, confessing, and then realizing I was the only one feeling that way. Silence. Surgeon clenched his fist. I'm really sorry, he said, but me and him, we just met and fell in love. I didn't get a chance to tell you, and before I could, you confessed it. Thong stared at him, then asked him quietly, for how long? Surgeon hesitated, then hesitation, said everything. 2 years. He admitted. Thong's expression dropped instantly. What the hell? His voice cracked. In those 2 years, you didn't get a single chance to tell me? Surgeon tried to speak, but Thong didn't let him. What are you saying? He continued, disbelief turning into anger. You saw me every day. You talked every day. You knew what I felt. Don't tell me you didn't. I didn't know it was that deep. But you knew it was something. Thong snapped. A step closer. You knew I cared. You knew I chose you over other. You knew I was there every time you needed someone. His voice broken slightly. And still, you stayed silent. Surgeon looked up helpless. I didn't want to hurt you. Thong let out a bitter laugh. And this didn't hurt me? Uppers. This destroys me. Silence felt heavy. From the side, Shankar questioned everything. His jaw clenched slightly, but he didn't interrupt because this wasn't his place. Dog took a step back, putting distance. I'm not angry because you love someone else. He said calmer now. I'm angry because you didn't respect me enough to be honest. Surgeon eyes watered. I was scared of losing you. Tong shook his head. You lost me the moment you chose silence. That landed harder. A pulse. A long pause, then Surgeon spoke again, voice softer. Can we at least try to go back to being friends? Tong didn't answer immediately. He just looked at him, then slowly shook his head. I can't go back to something that wasn't real for me. Silence. Surgeon stood there, not knowing what to say anymore. And Tong turned it away, this time without hesitation, silence lingering after Tong's words. Surgeon stood there, eyes scanning Tong's face for something, anything, but found nothing to hold on to. And Tong didn't look back. A sudden drop, then another, then rain. Soft at first, then quickly growing heavier. Within a second, the sky opened up, water pouring down around them. Surgeon blinked, stepping out of the moment. He quickly pulled an umbrella from his bag and opened it. At the same time, Jungkook stepped forward slightly and opened his umbrella. For a second, it felt like time slowed, rain falling loudly around them. 2 umbrella open. Two choices. Sojun stepped closer, holding his umbrella toward Taeyong. Come, he said softly. She will get sick. His voice was gentle, familiar, like old time. On the other side, Jungkook can't move forward. Didn't call his name. He just stood there, umbrella in hand, watching Taeyong, waiting, not forcing, not asking, just there. Thong stood in rain, drops soaking through his shirt, hair falling over his eyes. His chest rising and falling slowly. He looked at Surgeon, memories, laughter, comfort, what he thought was something more. Then he turned it and looked at Jungkook, not memories but changes, effort, patience, something still uncertain but real. For a brief second, no one moved. Then Thong took a step, not towards Surgeon but away from him, towards Jungkook. Surgeon's hand tightened slightly on the umbrella. Tae, he called softly. But Tong didn't stop, didn't turn. He walked straight to Jungkook and stepped under the umbrella, close enough that their shoulder touched. Rain still falling hard around them, but not on him anymore. Jungkook didn't say anything, but his grip on the umbrella tightened just slightly, like he understood what that choice meant. Tong looked forward, not to Surgeon, back just ahead, and said quietly, "Let's go." Jungkook nodded once. Yeah. They started walking side by side under one umbrella behind them. Surgeon stood alone, rain pouring down, umbrella still open, but unless now, because the person he wanted to protect had already chosen someone else. And this time, Tong didn't look back. 2 months later, the project was once felt impossible was finally completed. Thong stood in Jungkook's cabin, placing the final sketch on the table. A delicate finger ring design, elegant, ingredient, and breathtaking. The client picked it up slowly, her eyes scanning every detail, and then she smiles. This, she said softly, is exactly what I wanted. Thong let out a breath he didn't realize he was holding. Jungkook standing beside him glanced at Thong for a second, pride in his eyes. This completed the collaboration perfectly. The client continued, "You have exceeded my expectations." Thong bowed slightly. "Thank you." She turned to Jungkook. "You were right to trust him." Jungkook nodded. "I know." She chuckled lightly. "I will be looking forward to more collaboration." After a few formalities, she picked up her thing. "Thank you again," she said, shaking hands with both of them. "It was a pleasure," Jungkook replied. Thong smiled. "Have a safe day, ma'am." They walked out together, side by side. As soon as she left, the office atmosphere changed, like something had been waiting to burst. And then, Thong, someone shouted. Thong turned and suddenly people surrounded him, clapping, cheering. "You did amazing. That design was insane. I knew you had that talent. But this, bro, you literally got us $1 million deal." Thong blinked, overwhelmed. "I know it was teamwork." "Don't even start," one of them cut him off. "That was your design," another added. "We are lucky you are even working here." Thong laughed shyly, rubbing the back of his neck. Okay, calm down." But he couldn't stop smiling, not even if he tried. From a distance, Jungkook stood watching, silent, observing, not interrupting, not stepping in, just watching. The way Thong laughed, the way he tried to redirect credit, the way everyone genuinely admired him. Something in Jungkook's chest settled, firm, proud, and after a moment, he stepped forward. The chatter slowly quieted as he approached. "Alright," Jungkook said, his tone calm but firm. Everyone straightened slightly. He looked at Jungkook directly. "You actually deserve this." This time, there was no hesitation in his voice, no hidden meaning, just truth. Tom blinked, a little surprised. Jungkook reached into his pocket, pulled something out, and placed it in Thong's hand. Thong frowned slightly. "What is it?" Jungkook smiled faintly. "Open it." Thong unfolded the paper slowly, and then his eyes widened. "This is..." Jungkook nodded. "Your promotion letter." Silence fell for a second, but before Thong could speak, Jungkook added, "You deserve it this time. A buzz. That's why I'm giving it to you. No force, no condition, no hidden contract, just recognition." Thong looked at the paper again, then at Jungkook, and slowly a smile spread across his face. Wide, bright, real. "Thank you," he said, his voice soft but full, and this time he didn't hesitate, he accepted it. holding the letter carefully like it means something more than just a promotion. Across them, the office erupted again. Congrats, party, we need a party. Designer 8 Tong, now, Tong laughed, shaking his head. Stop it. But his eyes, they kept going back to Jungkook, and Jungkook, for once, didn't look away. Jungkook was fast asleep, the room peaceful until his phone rang. He groaned slightly, turning to his side, eyes barely opening. Unknown hour, unknown mode, and the moment he saw the name Tong, he picked it up instantly. Hello? What came from the other side was not what he expected. Jungkook, you know what you are? Tong's voice slurred, words blending into each other. Music bursted loudly in the background. Heavy bass, laughter, noise. Jungkook sat up immediately. Tong? But Tong kept talking, half words, half laughs. Something completely unnuclear, like a change. Language only drunken people understand. Jungkook ran a hand through his hair, now fully aware. You are drunk? He said under his breath. From the background, show glasses, singing, loud music, a club. Jungkook saw tightened slightly. Where are you? Tong giggles on the side. You come? Come now. I miss you. Tong. Jungkook cut him off. Voice from now. Send me your location. A bus. Some fumbling sound. Okay. A second later, ring. Location received. Jungkook didn't waste a single moment. He grabbed his key, didn't even bother changing properly, just threw on a jacket and rushed out. The drive felt longer than usual. His grip tightened on the steering wheel, mind running faster than the car. Why is he there alone? Who is he with? How much did he drink? A flicker of irritation, concern, something deeper. He reached the club, bright light, loud music spilling outside, people crowding the entrance. Shankar stepped out of the car, shutting the door harder than needed. He walked in, inside, chaos. Music vibrating through the floor, light flashing, people dancing, laughing, losing themselves. Shankar's eyes scanned the crowd sharply, searching, ignoring everything else, until he saw him, Tong, at the bar, head slightly tilted, eyes heavy, laughing at something someone said, a ring still in his hand, and a stranger standing little too close. Shankar's expression darkened, his lips slowed, then steadied, and he walked toward him, because the moment he saw Tong like that, something inside him snapped into place, and this time he wasn't there to watch, he was there to take him back. Jungkook's eyes locked on Tong at the bar, laughing, the glass in his hand, surrounded by people Jungkook didn't recognize. Too close, too comfortable. Jungkook saw tightened before he could step in. One of them pulled Tong toward the dance floor. Come on. Tong didn't resist. He went laughing, carefree, or maybe just pretending to be. The music grew louder, bass vibrating through the floor, light flashing across bodies, moving without rhythm, or he thought Tong joined them, dancing, his movements slightly unsteady. Jungkook watched for a second, didn't like it, not on beat. Then he walked straight into the dance floor, pushing these two people until he reached him. Tong turned uneasily when he saw him. Jungkook, his voice softened, drunk. He cleared his throat, and Jungkook immediately cocked this and heavy. Have you been drinking whiskey? Jungkook asked, throwing Tong side. Maybe. Jungkook grabbed his wrist. Let's go home. Tong pulled his hand back. No. Tong, no, he said again, louder this time. I wanna dance. He spun slightly, almost losing balance, but catching himself. I wanna lose, he muttered. I don't wanna feel the pain. Jungkook's expression softened just a little. What pain are you talking about? Tong laughed bitterly. Surgeon. The name dropped heavily between them. That stupid idiot. Tong continued, voice cracking slightly. He didn't even think before breaking my heart. Jungkook stayed quiet, letting him speak. I am not against him loving someone, Tong said, shaking his head. I am against him keeping me in the dark, making me feel like there was something in his heart too. His eyes closed over. He took care of me like he loved me, like he buzzed, correcting himself softly. Loved me. A shaky breath. But I was wrong and I hate him now. Tong's grip tightened slightly on the side and Tong looked at him. And you? Shankar stared. You are nice. Tong said softly, a small tired smile forming. But sometimes I doubt you. That hit harder than expected. What if one day, Tom continued, voice quieter now, you get bored and leave me? Uppas. His eyes scanned Jungkook's face. What will I do then? Jungkook stepping closer. I won't. He said, I promise. The experiment changed it instantly. He snapped, I don't like promises. The music blasted around them, but that moment felt louder. Jungkook didn't back away, didn't argue. He just said, okay, I'm not promising. Tong frowned slightly, then Jungkook continued, but if one day you marry me, his voice lower and steady, I will take care of you my whole life. A breath, I will dedicate my whole life to you. Tong froze. Jungkook gently took his hand, lifted it, and pressed a soft kiss on the back of his palm. Tong blinked. Why do you always kiss my palm? He asked. Jungkook turned his head slightly and pressed another kiss, this time inside his palm, slow, intentional. It's a symbol of my love, he said softly. Tong looked at him for a long second, then smiled. Small, beautiful. But then he shook his head. One day, he murmured, voice still acid with doubt, you will get bored of me, Uppas. So, shut up. Jungkook stepped closer, gently. He turned Tong to face him. Tong said slightly, still affected by the alcohol. Eyes half lidded but forced on Jungkook. Without a word, Jungkook lifted his hand and slowly unbuttoned the top buttons of his shirt. Then the next, just enough. Tong frowned slightly in confusion until his eyes dropped and froze. Right there, over Jungkook's heart, was a small tattoo, clean, dark, precise. Tong's initial. His breath issued. What? His finger moved on their own, touching it gently, like he wasn't sure if it was real. When did you get that? He asked, voice filled with shock and disbelief. Jungkook pushed him yesterday. Tong had snapped up, mouth slightly open, eyes wide. You really do love me? He asked. Jungkook didn't hesitate. Isn't that the proof enough? But Tong shook his head slowly. No, he said softly. Love requires more than proof like this. You haven't even said it. You haven't shown me. You haven't confessed it. His voice wavered slightly. Then, how am I supposed to believe you? Jungkook held his guess. When the time is right, I will show you how deep it goes. Then a silence. They both just looked at each other, the noise of the club fading into the background, like none of it mattered anymore. Then slowly, Tong leaned forward, closing the distance, eyes dropping to Jungkook's lips. But just before they could meet, Jungkook leaned back. Tong frowned. Why? You are drunk? Jungkook said softly. So what? Jungkook replied immediately. We can't. Tong tilted his head slightly. We can do whatever we want. Isn't that the contract says? Jungkook let out a small chuckle, shaking his head. That contract? He started at the carefully. I burned it. Tong blinked. When? Long ago? Tong stares at him, processing, but then he stepped closer again. Still, kiss me. He said stubborn now. I want it. He buzzed, leaning closer, holding Jungkook's collar. I kissed you when you wanted it. Now I want it. Jungkook's expression softened, but he didn't give in. Instead, he gently placed his palm against Tong's forehead and pushed him back slightly. I know, baby, he said quietly, and I would have given you everything gladly. His voice firmer now, but only when you are in your senses. Tong looked at him, something shifted behind his eyes. Not like this. Jungkook added softly. Then he took his hand. Let's go home. Tong didn't move. He just stood there looking at Jungkook, eyes glossy, lips trembling, and then out of nowhere he sat down right there on the dance floor. Tong, Jungkook frowned. But Tong shook his head, voice breaking. No, and suddenly he started crying, not quiet tears, loud like a child. I want a kiss, he whispered, whining his cheeks with a back of his hand. People around them slowed. Some turned, some whispered, some even laughed. Jungkook felt heat rushing to his face, embarrassed, mixing with concern. Tong, get up, he said, lowering his voice, but Tong only shook his head. No, you said no. His voice cracked louder. I want it now. Jungkook sighed, running a hand through his hair. Everyone is watching, he murmured. I don't care. Tong snapped, pouting like a stubborn child. You are mean. Jungkook crouches down in front of him, softening slightly. Hey, he said, gently wiping Tong's tears with his thumb. Don't cry. I want a kiss. Tong repeated, quieter now, but still stubborn. Jungkook exhaled and leaning closer, speaking near his ear. I will give you one when we reach home. Tong froze, sniffing. Really? Jungkook nodded. Yes. Tong's eyes lit up instantly like a switch flipped. Really? Really? Yes, Jungkook said, holding back a small smile. Now get up. Tong wiped his face quickly, obedient now. Okay. Jungkook stood up and helped him up, holding his waist from the side to steady him. Careful, he muttered. Tong leaned onto him slightly, still a bit unsteady, but smiling now, happy. See, you are nice. He mumbled. Jungkook shook his head. Only when you behave. I am behaving, Tong said proudly. They started walking toward the exit slowly. Jungkook guided him carefully through the crowd, but just as they passed the group, Tong subtly reached out and grabbed a bottle of man's hand. Hey, a man protested, but Tong had already taken it. Thank you, he said randomly, smiling. Jungkook stopped it. Tong lifted the bottle like it was a prize. One more? No. Jungkook said immediately, trying to take it back. Yes. Tong played it away, holding it to his chest. This is mine now. It's not yours. Jungkook said, sighing. Give it back. Tong pouted. You promised me a kiss. Let me have it too. Jungkook pinches the bridge of his nose. You are impossible. I know. Tong grinned. Jungkook looked at him for a second, then shook his head. Fine, but not drinking. Tong nodded quickly. Okay, a bus. Then added softly, you won't forget the kiss, right? Jungkook looked at him, and this time he didn't sound annoyed. I won't. Tong smiled again, satisfied, and leaned slightly into him as they finally walked out the club. They stepped out of the club. Cool night air hit their face, a sharp contrast to the noise inside. Tong was still slightly leaning on Jungkook, who missed something under his breath until he froze. His eyes landed ahead, and his expression changed instantly. From soft to hard, Seojun standing across the street under a dim light, watching Jungkook, noticed it too. The way Tong's body tensed, the way his grip tightened. Tong, Jungkook called, but Tong didn't respond. His jaw clenched, eyes burning. Before Jungkook could react, Tong suddenly threw a bottle in his hand. It shattered on the ground, glass scattering everywhere. Hey, Jungkook started, but Tong didn't stop. Before he stepped forward, straight toward the broken pieces, Jungkook's heart dropped. Tong, stop! But Tong didn't listen. He was about to step right onto the sharp glass, and in the split second, Jungkook moved fast. Without thinking, he dropped it down and placed his hand on the ground, right between Tong's foot and shattered glass crashes. A sharp sound of shook. Jungkook hissing. Jungkook's face tightened in pain. The glass whizzed through his skin, but he didn't move his hand, didn't pull it back. Tong froze, his foot hovering just inches above Jungkook's hand. His breath caught, then his eyes dropped and blinded. Jungkook! He quickly stepped back, kneeling down in front of him. What are you doing? He shouted, panic taking over. Jungkook clenched his jaw, breathing uneven. It's fine. No, it's not. Tong snapped, grabbing his hand carefully. There was blood, bright, sharp against his skin. Tong's hand trembled as he looked at the glass piece stuck in his palm. Idiot, he whispered, then carefully removed it. Let the glass out, Jungkook, he said, eyes squeezing shut for a second. Tong's chest tightened, saying that. Why did you do that? He asked, voice breaking. You were about to step on it, Jungkook said through grating teeth. So what? Tong snapped, tears forming. I broke that bottle, not you. Jungkook looked at him, even in pain, his eyes softened. How can I let you get out? He said quietly, Tong still. Jungkook continued, my heart hurts. Just seeing you in pain, how could I watch it happen? A buzz. His voice dropped now. How could I let something paste into your skin when it's so precious to me? Silence, heavy. Tong's eyes filled instantly, tears filling without control. You are such an idiot, he cried before pulling Shanku into a hug. Careful but desperate. You are a complete idiot, he repeated, his voice shaking, and then he pulled it back just enough and started kissing his face, forehead, cheek, near his eyes. Messy, emotional. You are so stupid. Why would you do that? He whispered between kisses. Shankuk let out a small breath, half pain, half something softer. But he didn't stop him, didn't pull away, because for the second time, Dong wasn't running, he was holding on. Sojan stood there watching everything unfold. The blood, the panic, the way Dong hit Shankuk like he could have lost some son. His chest tightened, and without thinking, he started walking toward them step by step. But Tong noticed that presence again, the past, trying to come closer, trying to exist in this present. Something inside him shifted. Not confusion anymore, not pain, but clarity. Before Sojan could reach them, Tong grabbed Shankuk's collar, pulling him forward suddenly. Their lips crushed together. Shankuk froze for a split second, off guard, eyes widening slightly. Then he melted into it, kissing him back, deep, like he had been waiting for this moment. Without even realizing it, Shankuk's injured hand hung in the side, still bleeding but forgotten, because right now nothing mattered more than Tong. Tong held onto him tightly, fingers gripping his shirt like he was afraid he would disappear. The kiss wasn't gentle, it was raw, messy, full of everything they never said. And then Tong pulled it back, breathing heavily, forehead resting against Jungkook's. Eyes still glossy, but this time not from pain. Let's get married.